Palabra de Dios a través de la música con el grupo Oasis Ministry en vivo. En vivo. Los boletos ya están a la venta en todo el país. Boletos VIP a solo $100. Boletos generales a solo $50. No te pierdas este increíble concierto que llenará tu corazón de gozo y alegría. Compra tus boletos en línea en www.kingdomculturebelize.com. Agrovet Girón Corozal en Orange Walk, Cellular World, Hope Alive Ministries y Rails Photo, Cellular World Belize City, Cellular World San Pedro, Cellular World Belmopan, Pink Boutique San Ignacio, Vivian's Café San Ignacio y Santa Elena, Lucky Store, Benque Viejo del Carmen, Mango Creek, Tony Superstore, Punta Gorda Town Council. Te invita Kingdom Culture Belize. No te lo pierdas. No te lo pierdas.
Oro Maya, la nueva harina de maíz, nixtamalizado, fortificada por su naturaleza, libre de gluten, libre de preservantes, con hierro, zinc, vitaminas del complejo B. Oro Maya, especial para hacer tortillas, tamales, pasteles y más platillos. Oro Maya, búsquela ya en su tienda favorita. Oro Maya, la nueva harina de maíz, distribuidos por AAA Imports. Katsim, this, that and more. Quality Premium Clothing announces of our quality premium clothing for men, women, and children. We are located at number 5 Sarstool Street in Orange Town. Visit our Facebook page at Cindy Flowers and order online. We BMPS countrywide. Our continuous inventories of new stock will keep you in fashion and style. Contact us on Messenger at Cindy Flowers at Cat Sims, this, that, and more. Quality premium clothing where fashion never gets out of style. Martin's Steel Supplies. Efficient, reliable, better service, best prices. For all your construction needs, construction steel rods, quarter-inch, 3/8, half-inch, Maya cement, sand and gravel, by yard or truckload, cement blocks, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, construction plywood, PVC pipes and fittings, Celotex, Plycem, sheetrock, studs and tracks, sheetrock compound, tip and screws, construction plastic, 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, conduits, 20mm and 25mm, galvanized and PVC chain links. You ask for it, we deliver it. Call us at 660-7612, 663-2973. We are located corner Rosewood and Mayflower Street in Orange Town. Come visit us. We are open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. straight through 5 p.m. Martin Steel Supplies. Efficient, reliable, better service, best prices.
At Quayo's Store, R&R Buy and Sell, and Aquarius Purified Water and Ice, we offer you, our valued customer, prompt and efficient service because you're top-notch priority to us. Come and visit us on San Antonio Road in Orange Walk Town. At Quayo's Store, we offer wholesale and retail disposable items like cups, plates, forks, spoons, napkins, trash bags, water bottles, and lots more. For your household needs, at R&R Buy and Sell, get quick and reliable cash just when you need it for your electrical appliances, electrical power tools, refrigerators, washers, and lots more. We buy and sell. Call us at 322-2231. At Aquarius Purified Water and Ice, we have refreshing purified water in water pouches, bottles, or gallons with prompt refill service 24/7 at our water plant. Call us at 322-3863. We open for your convenience from 8 a.m. to 12 midday and from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Quayo's Store, R&R Buy and Sell, and Aquarius Purified Water and Ice, where you, our valued customer, is our top-notch priority.
Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Come on.
Martin's Steel Supplies. efficient, reliable, better service, best prices. For all your construction needs, construction steel rods, quarterage, 3/8, half-inch, Maya cement, sand and gravel, by yard or truckload, cement blocks, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, construction plywood, PVC pipes and fittings, Celotex, Plycem, sheetrock, studs and tracks, sheetrock compound, tape and screws, construction plastic, 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, conduits, 20mm and 25mm, galvanized and PVC chain links. You ask for it, we deliver it. Call us at 660-7612, 663-2973. We are located corner Rosewood and Mayflower Street in Orange Town. Come visit us. We are open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. straight through 5 p.m. Martin Steel Supplies. Efficient, reliable, better service, best price.
Todos los beliceños en Belice y el mundo sintonizan el programa número 1, Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Para noticias impactantes, temas candentes, noticias de última hora, invitados especiales y mucho más. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza en Power FM, de lunes a viernes, a partir de las 7 de la mañana. Haz valer tu opinión. 673-2324 o envía tu texto al 661-2721 y visita nuestra página web al www.powerfm955belize.com. Inicie su mañana todos los días con Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza y manténgase informado.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Son ya las 10 minutos para las 8 de la mañana, son 10 minutos y serán las 8 de la mañana. Las 7 con 50 minutos, las 7 con 50. Buenos días una vez más aquí en el norte del país. Un día lluvioso, un día mojado. Así es, está lloviendo en el país de Belice. Así es, una tormenta cruza esta mañana, mojando el país de Belice. Así es que una vez más a sacar las paraguas, ¿ok? A sacar las paraguas que no se estén mojando. Así es que una vez más, muchas gracias. Gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía a lo que es Power FM.
Sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Así es un día lluvioso. It's a rainy day in Orange Walk, and definitely once again a good morning to you. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning in Orange Walk, ¿ok? Porque este es lo que siempre ayuda a lo que es el agricultor, las lluvias, las aguas, los que están sembrando su maíz, los que están sembrando esos tomates, esos chiles dulces, los que están sembrando el chile habanero. Esto es lo que ayuda a lo que es el agricultor, ¿verdad? Lo que es el ganadero. Definitely, this is working for the agriculture sector when it comes to rains. Pero también mucha lluvia no es muy bueno para el sector, pero así es que los agricultores se alistan, ¿verdad? En cada momento, en cada lado se alistan los agricultores. Pero bueno, una vez más, buenos días. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. It is the 20th day in the month of August, el día 20 del mes de agosto. Y les deseamos lo mejor el día de hoy. Esta mañana les vamos a pedir a ustedes que los acompañen mientras nosotros hacemos la oración nacional del país de Belice. Let us pray, oremos. Almighty and eternal God, who through Jesus Christ has revealed your glory to all nations, please protect and preserve Belize, our beloved country. God of might, wisdom, and justice, please assist our Belizean government and people with your Holy Spirit of counsel and fortitude. Let your light of your divine wisdom direct their plans and endeavors, so that with your help we may attain our just objectives. With your guidance, may all our endeavors tend to peace, social justice, liberty, national happiness, the increase of industry, sobriety, and useful knowledge. We pray, O God of mercy, for all of us, that we may be blessed in the knowledge and sanctified in the observance of your most holy law, that we may be preserved in union and in peace which the world itself cannot give. And after enjoying the blessings of this life, please admit us, dear Lord, to that eternal reward that you have prepared for those who love you. Lord, Belize loves you. This tiny jewel, the heart of Central America, the pearl of the Caribbean, this 8,867 square miles, from the Rio Hondo to the Sarstoon, from the Yalbak Hills to the Blue Lagoon, bordered in the south and west by our sister nation, Guatemala, in the north by Mexico, and on the east by the beautiful blue Caribbean Sea. Lord, we pray. We pray for the leaders of our nation. Lord, that you may continue to fill their cups with wisdom, dignity, and honesty as they lead us out of poverty and bring an end to corruption. We pray for the thousands and thousands and thousands of Belizeans in the jewel and abroad. Lord, that you may continue to give us courage and strength, that you may continue to guide us and lead us, that you may continue to protect and to provide for us. Lord, this morning I ask you, sí, Señor, te lo pedimos, para todo beliceño, los que se encuentran en el país y los que se encuentran en el extranjero. Señor, bendícenos. Bendícenos es nuestra petición. Con esto nosotros decimos amén y amén y amén. Cuando son ya en este momento las 7:57 minutos. Estamos en lo que es el 95.5. Okay, once again, good morning to you. It's a wonderful morning. It's a great morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's raining. All right, and definitely we know that rains are nothing strange to us. Okay, Yesterday, we told you about a powerful delegation that came to Belize. Ayer conseguimos lo que es el mensaje de un grupo de mexicanos poderosos que llegaron en lo que es el país de Belice, y les damos las gracias esta mañana a Miss Catherine, que realmente estuvo al pie de lo que es la letra en esta organización. And definitely the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise, invited us to go and cover the visit of Laura Elena Carrillo, who is the Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs of Mexico, and Emmanuel Belaustegui Gutia of the Foreign Affairs Office, as part of a follow-up meeting held in June of this year. And of course, the venue was at Rustic Roof here in Orange Walk, a very wonderful restaurant, quality serving, and man, I'm telling you, mouth-watering cuisine, cheap prices. Ese sí te puedo decir, los precios, man. Okay. The agenda for the meeting was to cover the extension of tariff-free status for cattle exports into Mexico. We told you about the Honorable Jose Abelardo May, who has been working tirelessly in this agriculture sector. He continues to push, he continues to do more in this agriculture sector. The Honorable Jose Abelardo May, again with Prime Minister John Becenio and his team, have been working to bring this to a reality.
There had been no assistance with finding markets, no push to provide any help in the industry.
Trayendo
Under the
a lo que
leadership
es
of Honorable Jose
el público.
Abelardo May,
The
the
Honorable
Ministry of
Jose Abelardo
Agriculture,
May
Food
has
Security
boasted
and Enterprise
that this industry has
opened
grown to a
borders and found
$90
lucrative
million
markets for our cattle farm producers
industry,
were unable
and
to export their
definitely
cattle.
that is where we are this morning, and the exportation of cattle continues in the country of Belize. The export of the coconut to Mexico in green form. Okay, el coco, México está pidiendo el coco y los precios se están negociando para lo que son los agricultores en el precio del coco. Export of sugar, azúcar, ok, azúcar que se vaya en exportación a lo que es el país mexicano, ok, under a tariff managed status. Todo esto se está viendo, a ver cómo todo esto se puede mejorar para lo que es el país de Belice. Extension of the Sembrando Vida Project. También sabemos del Sembrando Vida, que el honorable José Abelardo May y su equipo están trabajando arduamente a lo que es levantar a los agricultores una vez más, a darle ese ánimo para la siembra de lo que es la producción en agrícola. Discussions on the Tren Maya. Also, we know that many people who are traveling right now in Mexico, especially in Quintana Roo, or the Mexican Peninsula, when you want to go to the tourism section of Tulum, you want to go to Playa del Carmen, you want to go to Cancun, you want to go to Progreso, to Merida, to Campeche. For those of Belizeans who are coming from the United States of America, bringing in their vehicles and goods, they will notice that when they come in this area, close to home, there will be a lot of traffic bottlenecks. And the reason for this is because of the Tren Maya. When we Belizeans are going to Chetumal, cuando nosotros los beliceños estamos yendo en Chetumal, ¿verdad? Y estamos para cruzar lo que es el puente de mexicano, estamos viendo que están trabajando, estamos viendo que ya comenzaron a hacer los the uva past them. They're working on it, and this creates a problem. There's a bottleneck there where sometimes it's very slow for the Belizeans to go into Mexico, and it is very slow for Mexicans who are coming to the free zone. So todo esto estamos viendo y eso, digamos, y esto, ¿qué es lo que trae para Belice? Pero le estoy diciendo que desde el tiempo del señor Florencio Marín Sr., siempre hay discusiones a ver cómo los mexicanos pueden llegar más mejor a Belice, y también ayer se discutió de lo que es el Tren Maya para Belice. The ministry also takes the opportunity to make sure that there's so much things to deal with, okay? And according to how we have here a high-level delegation in Belize to talk cattle, coconuts, and Tren Maya were in the country of Belize. Belize and Mexico have always enjoyed close and fraternal neighborly relations. In fact, you can say their Belize is rich. Big brother, current President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, has shown an especially soft spot for Belize, agreeing for a number of concessions on imports and other gifts. But while he made grand gestures of generosity, working out fine print delivering the details is another process altogether. And that's part of the reason why a Mexican delegation traveled to Orange Walk yesterday to meet with officials from the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Foreign Trade. They spoke about potential trade opportunities and Belize begging a free ride on the Free Tren Maya project. Jomari Lanza for Channel 7 reported. Entonces siempre te digo cómo es el medio de comunicaciones de Belice, ¿verdad? Que Belice está en rodillas pidiéndole a México, man, nobody only beg nothing right now. This is business. This is something that Mexico needs. México necesita lo que nosotros tenemos. México necesita nuestro ganado. México necesita nuestro azúcar. México necesita el coco que Belice estará produciendo. México necesita a lo que es este país de Belice. Y nosotros estamos listos para ver que los precios estén buenos para trabajar con México. ¿Pasará? Vamos a ver qué dice el honorable José Abelardo Maiz. There are numbers of untapped potential opportunities for trade, tourism, agriculture between Belize and Mexico. And with no administration for the same Morena party taking office in October, it has high time that both countries become more acquainted with one another in terms of strengthening their ties and finding ways to which they can mutually benefit from linkages in these services. Minister of Agriculture Jose May welcomed Mexican Foreign Affairs official this morning in Orange Walk for a follow-up meeting to President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador's visit in May of 2022. The Honorable Minister Jose Abelardo May, and I quote him, "This is a follow-up meeting, a follow-up to the last meeting we had in June with Prime Minister and President of Mexico, President Obrador. There were 5 essential topics that we discussed at the meeting, but we didn't finalize anything. The topics were presented. There was an election, and now a new government of the same party has been elected. And when governments change, policies change, and when in Belize want to ensure that whenever we had with the previous government will continue, and there are a number of things. One of them is the continued support of tariff-free cattle to Mexico. That's one. 2 is the export of the green coconuts to Mexico. Again, that is a plant and health topic. We want to export green coconuts to them in green form, not diamond shape as it is called, to export. And we also want to look at the possibility of Mexico allowing us to export sugar and sugaring products to Mexico, and tariff manage the status. And by tariff managed, it may not be tariff free. If we can get tariff free, it is fine. But understanding that they have other trade agreements after Canada and the US, we are asking them to consider some type of quota and will manage tariffs. So we are asking them to do that for us. Eso es lo que le pide el ministro de Agricultura, el señor José May, a lo que es a México. And these discussions and more were tabled. These officials are expected to go back and propose what was pitched in the meeting. We spoke to Mexico's Vice Minister for Foreign Relations, and she says that they are confident they will be able to strengthen their trade ties with Belize. Man, cuando se escucha estas cosas de veras, te hace sentir bien. Around 2 months ago, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, since he received Prime Minister John Briceño, and around 2 months ago, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador received Minister John Briceño, and they talked about a lot of projects, and we are just following up on those projects. Este es importante, este es bien importante para lo que es el país de Belice y la relación con México. Esto es algo que realmente se debe que estar viendo y estar siguiendo, because it's very, very important, the trade between Mexico and Belize. This will open a new door for many, many Belizeans. Esto va a estar abriendo puertas nuevos para muchos beliceños en relación de lo que es esta industria agrícola. You know, many times we talk about products, but we don't talk about marketing. ¿A dónde para ir? You know, people plant, people have this, pero siempre dice, pero ¿para qué vamos a sembrar más productos si no tenemos qué para hacer con ello? ¿A dónde lo vamos a llevar? ¿Verdad? Pues las cosas están cambiando, las cosas están diferentes, y vamos a ver nosotros un poquito más de lo que es esta situación que estará pasando. Okay, so we're gonna go to Rustic Roof in a few to bring to you some of the highlights that happened there yesterday. It was a really powerful meeting. I think the minister and all who are involved are so happy that they are doing this, and they are seeing that it might be working for the country of Belize. Okay, so todo eso estamos viendo el día de hoy, y esperamos que estas cosas mejoren para el país, para los beliceños, para los agricultores, para lo que es el turismo y para mucho más en nuestro país. So let's go to Rustic Roof and see what happened there yesterday. And this clip is courtesy my good friend Jules at Channel 7 in Belize City, okay? Gracias por la fiel sintonía.
From the same Morena party. There are a number of untapped potential opportunities for trade, tourism, and agriculture between Belize and Mexico. And with a new administration from the same Morena party taking office in October, it is high time that both countries become more acquainted with one another in terms of strengthening their ties and finding ways in which they can mutually benefit from linkages in these key sectors. Minister of Agriculture José May welcomed Mexican foreign affairs officials this morning in Orange Walk for a follow-up meeting to President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's visit in May of 2022.
This is a follow-up meeting. Follow-up to the last meeting we had in June with the Prime Minister and President of Mexico, President Obrador. There were 5 essential topics that we discussed at that meeting, but we didn't finalize anything. The topics were presented. We describe them, and we're to have this follow-up meeting. So today, you know that the Mexican, there was an election, and there's a new government of the same party. And when governments change, policies change. We in Belize want to ensure that whatever we had with the previous government will continue. And there are a number of things. One of them is the continued support to tariff-free cattle to Mexico. That's one. Two is the export of green coconuts to Mexico. Again, after the topic, is a plant health topic. We want to export green coconuts to them in green form, not diamond shaped as it's called, to export. And we also want to look at the possibility of Mexico allowing us to export sugar and sugar products to Mexico under a tariff managed status. When I say tariff managed, it may not be tariff free. If we can get tariff free, it's fine. But understanding that they have other trade agreements, NAFTA, Canada, and the US, we're asking them to consider some type of quota under a well managed tariff. So we're asking them to do that for us.
And after these discussions and more were tabled, these officials are expected to go back and propose what was pitched in the meetings. We spoke with Mexico's Vice Minister for Foreign Relations, and she says that they are confident they will be able to strengthen their trade ties with Belize.
Around 2 months ago, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador received Prime Minister John Briceño, and they talked about a lot of projects, and we're just following up on those projects. Mainly, there are commercial projects, exports, imports. The Tren Maya is very interesting. We want to expand the Tren Maya south of the border, and also Sembrando Vida is a project that Mexico implemented years back, and we were looking at expanding that program also. What I would say is that we have to get Quintana Roo and Belize much closer together. There's so many things that we can do in that sense, in terms of communications, commerce and also tourism is also a thing that we can work on. Also, Belize is a place that we can expand our exports, so we can get to CARICOM. We can get to Central America. We can work together, because we're not only friends, we're not only family, we can also be partners.
And spoken like a true former economic development official, Minister of State Osman Martinez says he was happy to listen in on today's discussions and gave us a breakdown on what he gathered from the meeting.
Well, the main outcome is to look at the opportunities that both countries have and to look at the comparative advantages of each one. So, for example, let me just share with you that while today we are talking about, looking at the agro-productive sector, it is also important to note that there are other opportunities, such as the tourism sector and the energy sector. It's no news to say that Quintana Roo is one of the largest or biggest tourism destination in the world. And so if we can work together with them, that is one. But in this case, is looking at the trade in terms of commodities between the two countries. And so what is the advantage or comparative advantages that Belize have? And that is that we do have the land mass to be able to produce. And what is the comparative advantage that, in this case, Mexico has, or Quintana Roo, or the southern part of Mexico, is the population, that they have a high population. So when a country has the capacity to produce, we also have to find a country, or even within our own country, who will consume it and who will purchase what we produce. And Mexico has over 130 million people, which is a huge market.
Jo Marie Lanza, 7 News.
Ok, este fue lo que es la discusión del día de ayer, en lo que es Rustic Roof aquí en Orange Walk, y escuchamos
qué es lo que el ministro de Agricultura, el ministro de lo que es Foreign Trade, el señor Osmond Martínez, y el grupo del sector agrícola que estuvo en lo que es el distrito de Orange Walk, aquí haciendo y trayendo lo que es las noticias para nuestro bello país. Man, I'm telling you, this is so powerful. Something super powerful for us. And that's why this morning we are so grateful for this powerful moment of doors being opened to Belize, as how the vice foreign minister of Mexico said that the relations will continue. And when the minister was talking about diamond shaped coconuts and green coconuts, the diamond shaped coconuts is simply the coconuts that are we can see that they are peeled, and they take off all the green from the coconut and they leave it like a diamond shape after they have peeled the coconut. That's how coconuts are exported, because usually sometimes they carry disease in the greenings. But Mexico and Belize are so close, they are neighbors, and definitely they will be seeing if the opportunity arises that Belize will export the green coconut to them. Pero es interesante. Buenos días una vez más a los que nos escuchan esta mañana ahí en lo que es San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Buenos días ahí en el Benque, deseándoles lo mejor a la familia Cocom. Aquí en Luciana, a Miss Rosa Wright, buenos días. Miss Barbara McLaughlin, all the way in Miami. A lot of rain, Miss B. A lot of rain here in the country of Belize. Jennifer Middleton, good morning and happy and blessed morning. Joe Captain Sunny, we need some sewing factory here in the Jewel this weekend. Man, so many Belizeans went across the western northern borders to buy student uniform. Man, it's a shame that government can't even do all that to create jobs, especially for single mothers. Joe, I am telling you that the Minister of Foreign Trade, the Honorable Dr. Osmond Martinez, and also the Honorable Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Anthony Mahler, were in a discussion with the Honorable Minister Ramon Monchi Cervantes here in Orange Walk, and they were discussing this issue about uniforms, not only uniforms for school, Joe, but I am telling you, uniforms for our police, uniforms for the BDF, uniforms for government employees, uniforms for so many for schools, the government schools, because they will be giving uniforms to government schools. So all of these things, Joe Captain, is something that the government is seeing a multi-million-dollar industry in the country of Belize, and definitely that's what they are looking at. I can tell you, I have seen here in Orange Walk some printing shops and some sewing business that are growing. This is very important, Joe, and this is a very powerful market. When you're talking about getting people to sew uniforms, this is very important, and this is something we have to look at. But yes, Joe, thank you for that observation. Man, I will copy this and I will be sending it to the men that was to Anthony Mala, especially to him, because really this is high tech. I can tell you this. This is very important, Joe, to for you to share that with us. So let me see if I can if I can do this, because if I can send this to if I can send this this morning to them and to show them how important this is, you know, because then it is something that they can create jobs. You know, they talk about Williams industry, Williams sewing industry. They talk about all of these things. They spoke about trying to better off families, you know, and so forth. So all of these things are things that that they have seen, things that they are discussing, and I want you I want you to really look at this, because these discussions are something that these people are looking at, okay? Así es que es algo nuevo que se ha discutido, okay? To get opportunities for single moms. All right. So this is something that we would like to bring up. But I can tell you that there is enough. There is enough work to be done for people who would like to enter into this new venue. You know, yo puedo decirte que esto es bastante que se puede discutir en lo que es para mejorar la situación, you know. I want to say this, that these are things that they are looking at, you know, these are things that they are looking at, and definitely it would be amazing to know that these people, the investment that they will be doing for this industry. Thank you so much, Joe Captain. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. That's a powerful indication that your Belizeans are noticing that our dollars are going over the borders, when those dollars could have stayed in Belize and create employment, especially for the thousands of single mothers that we have in the country of Belize. You know, because many of them are dependent on the monthly child support that they depend. And then definitely we have a lot of deadbeats dads that don't even look on the way to support their very own children. So todo eso se está viendo y hay consideración. Eduardo Izaguirre dice, good morning. Santiago, good morning, my friend. Kamala Harris will accept the nomination on Thursday to be the next president of the United States of America after she wins in November next year. After she wins in November next year, we all Belizeans would like to see Prime Minister Briceño. Invite her to our beautiful Jewel. Okay, she will be a good president for the United States of America. Thank you and have a great day. Definitely, yes, we know that she's doing very good. All indications are showing that the polls are looking very good for Kamala Harris, and definitely, you know, when I was when I was doing this, somebody said, Sonny, although Kamala is the person to be the next president, everybody knows who Donald Trump is. He said, but Donald Trump will win the presidency not because I like him, I despise him, I don't like Donald Trump. He said, but it is como lo dijo, it's a prophecy. It's a prophecy that Trump will win Kamala Harris. Pero yo no creo que eso va a pasar. Los polls están mostrando diferente en lo que es la elección de los Estados Unidos. So eso es importante. All right? The polls are showing that Kamala Harris has 278 and Trump has 260. All right? The Democrats in the Senate have 51 and the Republicans have 49. It's very important, okay? It's very important, but still yet there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do, and definitely all of this is indicating that the next president of the United States will be Kamala Harris. Kamala is looking very strong, and the message that she is sending to the nation is a powerful, powerful message. And again, we can see this morning that they are looking at Kamala Harris with 278 electorate, and then you have Trump with 260. So esto se ve y se indica cómo es. All right? En Nevada se ve que realmente está tight. En Arizona se ve que los Democrats están un poco arriba. En Indiana, en Wisconsin, en lo que es Virginia, North Carolina, y también parece que en lo que es Pennsylvania están bien fuertes los Democrats en Nueva York, Pennsylvania, very strong in Oregon, in California, her hometown in California. Man, she is very, very powerful. We can see that in New York, she is doing excellent. In Maine, she is doing great in Maine. In Wisconsin, it looks a Democrat. In Michigan, it looks Democrat. Definitely Minnesota, okay? Again, it looks Democrat. In Colorado, it looks Democrat. In New Mexico, it looks Democrat. Definitely, you can see America. Texas is Republican. Kansas is going Republican. Arkansas is going Republican. Mississippi is going Republican. Florida looks like they are leaning more Republican. Georgia is going Republican, but not New Mexico. New Mexico is going Democrat. Colorado is going Democrat. Minnesota is going Democrat. Maine is going Democrat. Definitely these countries, these Maryland, Baltimore is going Democrat. We are seeing that Washington, D.C. is going Democrat. Virginia is leaning Democrat. North Carolina is leaning Democrat. Illinois is a strong Democrat. Okay, we can see that Chicago, Illinois is strong Democrat. Indiana is leaning a little bit to Donald Trump. We have to be very careful on that one, but work is there to be done. Work is there to be done. And definitely have Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Louisiana, South Carolina, Alabama, and also Kentucky, who are going Republican. It's a very tight race. The electorates are 278 for Kamala Harris, 260 for Trump. Definitely, we are seeing Kamala Harris slowly making her move. Have a powerful vice president choice that she had. They are working strong. They are working together, and definitely, it's something that we are looking at. Okay, so así es que estamos viendo lo que es esta mañana. All right, we're looking at that this morning as vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, who is really working very strong with Kamala Harris. So once again, the word needs to go out. The word needs to go out to those people in the United States of America, to those people in Nevada. You have family, you have friends in Nevada, in Las Vegas. You got to tell them to go Harris, to go Kamala Harris. In Arizona, we are asking to straighten up with Kamala Harris in Arizona. In Pennsylvania, Donald Trump is leading by just 1% in Pennsylvania, and definitely we need Kamala Harris to extend that winning there in Pennsylvania, to be stronger in Pennsylvania, to be stronger in Virginia, to be stronger in North Carolina, to be stronger in Arizona, to be stronger in Wisconsin, in Michigan. These are the places that she needs to be more stronger than ever. Okay, eso es lo que se le pide. Así es que hay que hacer mucho más. All right, para lo que es esta elección. Call your families. Call your cousins, call your aunties, call your granny, your grandpas, call your friends in America. Better make sure they know, go Kamala Harris, because Trump want look for chase out everybody for America. Trump no correct. He want to do a lot of things in America, but this is most likely the face to be the next president of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. Okay, so eso es importante. Kamala for president, Lydia Burgos. Call everybody, Lydia. Share it, Lydia. Put. Make sure that you have your house with a big poster, so when people pass, they know that you are for Kamala. Gordon Young, morning to all you dedicated listeners. Also to you, family, and you, Mr. Sani, and I hope, Mr. Gordon Young, we are looking for Kamala Harris, okay? Francisco Madrid, New York. New York is Kamala Harris. They are all Kamala Harris in New York. Los Angeles, California is New York. And definitely Texas. Texas is leaning to the Republicans, is leaning to Donald Trump. So Lydia, hay que hacer más. The only people who wants to take out, to chase people from who they call them illegal are the Mexicans. The Mexicans don't like illegal people in the USA. The Tex-Mexicans, the Tex-Mex, and they're deadly. They are deadly people. But anyway, we're going to talk more about that, the Tex-Mex. No les gusta a the Tex-Mex don't like the undocumentados. The Tex-Mex don't like the wetback. They forget how the granny and the grandpa cross. They forget how the mommy and the daddy cross. All right? They don't like him. He make a laugh, but that's something serious, It's a serious issue. A very serious issue in America. All right? Pero son ya las 8:37. We're going to do the weather report at this time. Vamos a hacer el pronóstico del tiempo, las 8:37, pero primero hacemos lo que es el horario de Belize Water Services Limited, BWS, doing it for the country of Belize.
Improving lives, delivering quality, water for you and me. In Belize, BWS, we make it happen.
The process here at Double Run Water Treatment Plant, it's a 24/7 process so that we can keep up with the daily demand for the consumers.
Belize Water Services test their public water systems for bacteriological quality as well as various water quality parameters. When you turn on your tap, remember, there's a lot happening behind the scenes to ensure that the water you receive is safe and good for drinking.
Belize Water Services, delivering water and more.
Belize Water Services, delivering water and more. Las 8:38, las 8:38. Buenos días una vez más. Y recordando al público que este domingo, this Sunday, todos los vamos a Louisville Complex at 3:30 for the big endorsement 2025 for the Honorable Ramiro Ramirez. The Honorable Ramiro Ramirez invites all Corozal Southwest que salgan, que apoyen Corozal Southwest. Estaremos en lo que es el complex en Louisville desde las 3:30 de la tarde. El domingo 25 de agosto te invita el Honorable Ramiro Ramírez. Y recuerden que habrá rifas y mucho más premios. Y claro que sí, el gran bailazo con Tecnoman y el favorito de lo que es Southwest, Top Rick. Man, I'm telling you, he will be there. Endorsement 2025-2030 for the Honorable Ramiro Ramirez. Okay, and the Honorable Ramiro Ramirez invites you to be at Louisville this Sunday 3:30, and definitely we want to be there. We really want to be there, pero tenemos un commitment aquí en Orange Walk. Vamos a ver qué podemos hacer, ¿ok? Kevin, man, you set me up, ¿ok? All right, pero vamos a ver qué lo hacemos, ¿ok? Sonia, lo que es las 8:40, las 8:40, y estaremos haciendo esto esta mañana. We're going to do this. We're going to do this here for you. It's 8:40, and we're going to do the weather report thanks to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, well master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, well master stand it wrong. Some gold rum fade the form, well master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, well master gold the rum. When the people having fun, well master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, well master gold for you. When having a picnic, well master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand it rum. Some gold rum fade the form, old master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lit. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the Spirits of Belize. Cuando Sonia en este momento lo que marca el reloj, Sonia las 8:42 minutos, las 8:42, y vamos a estar haciendo esto esta mañana. We're going to be doing this especially here for you, the weather report on Power FM 95.5. We joined the National Med Service of Belize for this morning's weather report for today, August the 20th, 2024, as of 6 o'clock this morning. We joined forecaster Francisca Wellington for this morning's weather forecast. Good morning to you, Miss Francisca. Buenos días.
Good morning. A tropical wave is affecting the country and will support mostly cloudy skies today with outbreaks of showers, thunderstorms, and periods of rain around the country. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will then affect mainly the coast and south tonight. In the outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue affecting mainly the coast and southern areas. Winds today along the coast and over the open seas will blow from the east at 5 to 15 knots and seas will be light chop. High tides will occur at 10:09 this morning and 10:56 tonight. Low tides follow at 5:01 this evening and 4:46 tomorrow morning. Temperatures this afternoon will peak at 79 Fahrenheit up in the Maya Mountains, 86 along the coast and 92 inland. The moon will set at 7:15 this morning, followed by sunset at 6:14 this evening. In the sargassum forecast, no significant increases in sargassum amounts are expected over the area during the next few days. And in the tropical weather update, at 3 o'clock this morning, Hurricane Ernesto was near 47.3 north, 50 west, or about 150 miles east-northeast of Cape Race, Newfoundland. Maximum sustained winds were near 75 miles per hour, and the system was moving northeast at 36 miles per hour. That's the latest from the Belize Weather Bureau. Do have a pleasant day.
Thank you so much, forecaster Francisca Wellington, for this morning's weather report. It's a rainy morning in the country of Belize, and definitely we ask you to take care of yourselves, okay? Don't be getting wet too much, because then there comes the doctor bills, ¿verdad? Porque no te estés mojando mucho, porque después llegan las cuentas del doctor. Así es que son ya las 8:45 minutos, las 8:45. Thank you once again, Ms. Francisca. Thank you to the National Med Service of Belize. And thank you once again to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the Spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a drum. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old master hold around. When the people having fun, old master hold around. When having a barbecue, old master hold for you. When having a picnic, old master hold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master hold it. Some go around come to town, old master hold the crown. Some go around come to town, old master hold the crown. Some go around come to town, old master hold the crown. Some go around come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya las 8:48 minutos, it's Eat for the Eat here in studios. And once again, thank you for choosing Power FM. And just the highlights of the day, Belize and Mexico. The Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Jose Abelardo May, strengthens relationship with the Mexicans as they are discussing. El Honorable Jose Abelardo May, una vez más, y los mexicanos están reforzando lo que es las oportunidades entre México y el país de Belice, a donde habrá se estará viendo una vez más las exportaciones de ganado de Belice hacia México, con lo que son las facilidades que están buscando el honorable José Abelardo May con los mexicanos. También se está viendo lo que es la exportación de coco verde del país de Belice hacia México. Se ha discutido también lo que es las posibilidades de la exportación de azúcar de Belice a México. México, con 130 millones de personas, de gente, de habitantes mexicanos, necesitan hasta mucho más lo que Belice tiene en el país, de lo que viene de agricultura. También estaban hablando de lo que es las discusiones en el Tren Maya, venir a lo que es Belice. Pero uno de los problemas que siempre tenemos, ¿verdad? Los ganados que vayan a México, el coco que vaya a México, el azúcar que vaya a México y el Tren Maya que venga a Belice. Como dijo la señora viceministra de lo que es asuntos exteriores de lo que es México, en lo que es la fuerza de lo que son Belice y México, como la amistad que se llevan, pero siempre nosotros tenemos problemas en la frontera de México, problemas en la frontera de Belice, porque estuvimos viendo y discutiendo de esta seria razón. Una vez que tú estés yendo a México y no tengas lo que es una mica, tienes que estampar en lado beliceño, porque para que tú muestres tu pasaporte en el lado mexicano, tiene que tener esa estampa. Si no hay la estampa, tú no puedes entrar en México. Tienes que regresar a Belice a estampar tu pasaporte para que tú entres a México. Esa es una condición que hay entre México y Belice. Esa es una discusión que también se tiene que llevarse a la mesa con los mexicanos. You know, that's something that needs to be done with the Mexicans. So important, you know, because then there's always the free flow of Mexicans coming to Belize, to the free zone. But there's always a problem for the free flow of Mexicans to come into Belize and maybe reach Corozal, Tong, and Orijoac. You know, to leave some of those Mexican dollars in northern Belize to strengthen the economy in Orijoac, and to strengthen the economy in Corozal, to come and eat that rice and beans, make them come drink that bellikin. All right, make them care the coconut oil, right? Make them care the coconut oil, make them care the Belizean stuff, the Belizean quality stuff, you know, y eso es lo que es importante para nosotros. Pero esperamos mucho más en estas juntas que se llevarán entre México y entre Belice. Douglas O dice good morning, wow, good morning Ofi, good morning Mr. Sani and fellow radio listeners, that's awesome. I have the sweetest green coconuts, sugar, mangoes, papayas, Remember, back in the days, we would cross the border back and forth with no problem at all. Yeah, things have changed. Things have changed drastically. You know, it's an old implementation, an old agreement that Mexico and Belize had, and Mr. Cuello, Rene Cuello, is very upset of it in 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 um in 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 that issue of Belizeans going into Mexico, spending our money, and we don't give the Mexicans the opportunity to come to Belize and spend their money too, you know. So todas estas cosas son OFI que son importantes. They are very important for us, and let more money be there for the people of Corozal and the people of Orange, at least northern Belize. You know, it's very important. They could go to Cerros, they could go to Altonja, they could go Santa Rita in Corozal. You know, man, just imagine how many thousands of Mexicans would flood Santa Rita, the Mayarin that is right in Corozal. You know, right there at the entrance of Corozal. How many thousands? You know, many of them would just go right at the roundabout when you're entering Belize. There's a roundabout, and there's a cement letters that mark Belize, and thousands of Mexicans would go and take their picture there. They would go and take their picture there, and what does this mean to them? You know, to send those people who are coming from way up north in Jalisco, Michoacan, and those for Tampico, you know, when they come to Belize, they go to the free zone, they take a picture there to show that they came to Belize. But actually, you know, that's just a no man's land. We can call it so, because we must ask permission from our proper authorities to stamp our passport to go to that area. Okay. You cannot just pass the border and go to that area, go to the free zone. It's not permitted. So that's such things that we are looking at, and definitely we are seeing Mr. Cuello working on that. So again, gracias, Honorable Jose Abelardo May. Thank you, Honorable Dr. Osmond Martinez, for visiting Orinjoak as our new Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Trade, which falls right under his portfolio. Thank you so much, Dr. Osmond Martinez, visiting Orinjoak. You know, we have a new minister, OFI, the Honorable Dr. Osmond Martinez, who visited Orinjoak yesterday in his capacity as a full-fledged Minister of State, you know, and definitely we saw that yesterday here in Orinjoak. El ministro llegó, el ministro estuvo con nosotros el día de ayer en Orinjoak. I missed him, you know. I was not in tongue. I really missed the Honorable Dr. Osborne, who came to visit Orinjoak yesterday. I really missed him yesterday, but I am so proud that he was here and joining the Honorable Jose Abelardo May in the capacity as a Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Trade to bring more for the people of this country, que haya más en el país de Belize, and to the gentleman who asked us, you know, who said, Sonny, we need to have some sewing factories in the country of Belize. You know, it's a shame, he said. The guy said it's a shame that our Belizeans are going across the border. They're going to Chero, they're going to Mexico, they're going to Guatemala to purchase uniforms, school uniforms for their children. You know, and we can see millions of dollars in uniform for our school children going across the borders. And that's something that we have to look at. And definitely also I want to see that not only school uniforms, but uniforms for our Belize Defense Force, uniforms for our police department, uniforms for our government employees, the income tax, the different departments. These people are going across the borders to purchase uniforms for these departments, and even for us, we sometimes go across the border to get our uniforms done, and this is something that we have to look at, where Belize can create jobs with these sewing companies. Williamson Industries, a very powerful industry, has closed down, and definitely thousands of women lost their jobs in that closing of Williams sewing industry. Again, I said it is something that I heard Dr. Osmond Martinez, Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Trade, the Honorable Ramon Monchi Cervantes, Minister of State in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, and also the Honorable Anthony Mahler, who is Minister of Tourism. They were discussing this issue about uniforms and the pickstock division that has a bunch of single moms that these things can create jobs, Lidia Burgos. So todo esto se está viendo en este momento. Y también se está viendo que Kamala Harris, la candidata para presidenta de los Estados Unidos, está viendo que está saliendo adelante con lo que son los votos electorales de ese país. Kamala Harris con 278 votos electorales y Donald Trump con 260. We are also seeing that at this moment the electoral vote is favoring Kamala Harris with 278 electoral votes and Donald Trump with 260. Claro que sí estamos viendo que esto es importante también para Belize, because when America sneezes, Belize catch one bad fresh cold. All right, eso sí podemos decir. All right, ¿qué es lo que pasará con las elecciones en los Estados Unidos? What will happen with that? And there's so much that we can deal with, and we want to look more into this situation. Okay, the betterment for Belize. Once a betterment for Belize, that's what we're looking for. Que mejore el país de Belize. Las 9:01. It's 9:01, and this is where Sunny Biza says thank you for choosing Power FM. Greetings and welcome back, Ofi, for being with us this morning. Omar Ramirez, we say Wheeland Fields, to morning desde Atlanta, Georgia. All right, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. We got to see good morning to you. Atlanta, Georgia, buenos días. Y claro que sí, queremos ver que se sea mejor para todo el mundo, ¿verdad? To make things get better. That's what we're looking for. Thank you once again, Basilia Puerto. Good morning, Miss Basilia. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Gracias, Greg Jones. Thank you once again. And blessings in every little corner where you are. Don't get wet. No te estés mojando esta mañana. Gracias por la fiel sintonía. Gracias una vez más por estar en el 95.5. Tonight, it's música romántica a las 8 de la noche.
Home, home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old Belize, old Belize. Take me back to my old Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old home Belize, my old home Belize, old home Belize. Soon I'll be back in my old home Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Desde los cañaverales de la capital azucarera, transmite la radio número 1, Power FM, el 95.5. Sintonízanos y mantente informado de los hechos y acontecimientos en Belice. Power FM, para lo último noticias y lo más reciente del mundo de la música. Power FM, tu radio de excelencia.
The discounts and promotions continue at San Isidro Construction Center and San Isidro Tiles, Baths and Beyond. Only at San Isidro you save time and money because we have what you need at the best prices in town. Maya Cement, quality blocks, gravels, steel, pins, lumber and everything you need in electrical and plumbing supplies and hardware in general. We also have fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, fungicides and automated pumps and oils for diesel motors, restaurants. Visit us on Don and Jamaica Street here in Orange Walk Town or on number 3 San Antonio Road here in Orange Walk Town. Save lots of time and money and visit San Isidro Construction Center today. Call us at telephone number 322-2056 or 322-0297. We deliver in town and towns and villages in Corozal, Orange Walk and Belize districts. San Isidro, building the home of your dreams. Looking for premium quality clothes for your current business or new business? Well, look no more. Win Imports receives new stock every month from AIE, Ropa Boutique MTZ, and the best Cinco Estrellas, all premium used clothes, located at number 14 Muffle Street, Orange Walk Town. Come on over or WhatsApp at 622-1008. We have a wide variety of clothes for the entire family. Win Imports, where our prices make you win.
Hey there, Digi customer. Are you ready to win? Download the DigiPoints app and start earning today. To download, simply search DigiPoints in your App Store or Google Play Store. Then click download or install. Once your download is complete, open the DigiPoints app to register. DigiGo account holders can then log in your DigiGo credentials. If you do not yet have an account, fill in your information in a few simple steps, and you're all set up. You will receive a verification code via SMS. Enter that code and begin to earn and win. Now being a Digi customer is better than ever. Download the DigiPoints app today.
¿Necesita usted mandar o recibir dinero del extranjero? ¿No sientes confianza o seguridad total? Rapidito Luz, aquí en Orange Walk, está a sus servicios con MoneyGram. Mandamos y recibimos de los Estados Unidos, México, Centroamérica, Suramérica, el Caribe y Europa. Ven y siéntete seguro con MoneyGram Rapidito Loan. Prometimos de servir al pueblo mejor.